Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to install and configure MySQL Server 8.0.46 on Windows 10 or 11 operating systems. Okay, first go to MySQL official website, it is mysql.com. Then click on downloads, then click on MySQL community downloads, then click on MySQL community server, then select the version 8.0.46, then select the operating system Windows, then click on this go to downloads page. See here we have the MSI installer and version number 8.0.46. Click on download, then click on no thanks, just start my download. Then select the location to save this file. See, download started and its size is about 566 megabytes. Wait until download completes. Once download completes, then we will install MySQL Server 8.0.46. Click on this MySQL Installer Community MSI file. Now we have to select the setup type, server only, client or full or customer. I want to install all, so select full, then click on next. See, now following components will be installed. If you don't want all, then go back, then select custom and select the components. Optionally you can select, but I want to install all, so go back, select full and click on next. Ready to install, click on execute. Installation completed, then click on next. Product configuration. See, MySQL Server, router and sample and examples. Click on next. Now select the config type, development server or dedicated computer. I am going with server computer. This is the port number for MySQL Server. If you want to give the name for the named pipes, you need to select the checkbox. Then if you want to provide advanced and logging options, you have to select the checkbox. Then click on next. Now authentication method. See here we have the strong password encryption for authentication or use a legacy authentication method. Whatever you want you can select. I am going with legacy. It is up to you. Then click on next. Now we have to set password for MySQL root account. Remember this password, later we need this password to log in. Then if you want to create user, click on add user. Later also you can create users. Now we have to provide username, then we have to assign the role, then set the password. Okay, I am not going to create. Next, this is the service name in Windows services. Then click on next. If you want to grant full access, select first one and next. Apply configurations, ready to apply, so click on execute. See, configuration successful, click on finish. Now we are going to configure this router. Click on next, finish. Now samples and examples. Next, provide the password of MySQL root account. Then click on check, successfully connected. Next, execute. It is done. Now click on finish. Next, installation is completed. Click on finish. See, you got the MySQL workbench. See here we have the MySQL shell. Now we will connect MySQL server. Click on this MySQL command line client. Provide the password of the root account. See, we have successfully connected to MySQL server version number 8.0.46. You can also verify the same by running select version. See, we got the same. Okay. Now we will find the list of the databases that comes with MySQL installation. Show databases. See, these are the default databases that comes with MySQL installation. Now we will create database. See, we have created database. Now switch to this database and create a table. To switch to database, we have to run the command, use the keyword, then provide the name of the database. Show tables. See, you don't have any table, so create table and insert some data into this table. See, we have created table customer. Let us insert some data into this table. See, we have inserted these rows. Now we'll create user. Before that, verify list of users. Show user. For users, this won't work. But we can get the list of the users by running select user from MySQL.user. See, these are the default users that comes with MySQL installation. Now create user. Whatever is there in singular double quotes, it is the password. See, we have created user David. Okay. Until now we have performed actions on MySQL command line client. We can also connect MySQL server by using MySQL workbench. Go to here, then click on this plus button for the connection. By default it has added current version. Click on it, then provide the password that you have set for the root account. Hit enter. See, here we have two tabs, administration and schemas. In schemas, see, here we have the database bank. If you go to administration, see, here we have these options. Go to users and privileges. See, here we have the user David. Now if you want to run queries against this database, use, then provide the name of the database. Then we have the table customer. Select query and click on this execute button. See, you got the output. Okay. You can also connect MySQL server by using dbviewer. I have already installed dbviewer. If you want, you can search for my YouTube channel how to install on Windows operating systems. Click on this plus button, then select MySQL, then click on next. Localhost is fine. We have the database bank. Provide the password of this root account, then click on test connection. Click on download for driver files. See, we have successfully connected. Click on finish. Expand connection, expand databases, run, right click, then SQL editor, then open SQL console. Now we can run the queries. Okay, the last option that I want to show you is how to stop, start and restart MySQL server 8.0.46 on Windows operating systems. Services.msc, then press M. See, here we have the MySQL 8. See, service is running. If you want to stop, right click, stop. If you want to restart, select restart. If you want to stop, click on this stop button. If you want to restart, click on this restart link or click on these buttons. Okay. So in this video we have seen how to download, install, configure MySQL Server 8.0.46 on Windows 10 or 11 operating systems. Then we have seen how to connect from the MySQL command line client, dbviewer and MySQL workbench. Okay. For more database or Windows tutorials, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.